Hey guys, today I am unboxing one of Behringer's mixers. It's a little XENYX. I just received it yesterday, so I thought I'll just make a video of the unboxing and maybe plug it in somewhere, see how the interface works and whatever. But let's have a look. Okay. As you can see, it's the XENYX QX1202 USB. The USB is for the interface part. It can actually plug into your computer and then just, you can record or play back through the USB. I'm not sure about all the features. You can maybe go online and see if there's any more info about this thing, but it's got what do you call it, phantom power on the microphones, and it's got a little what do you call it, compressor. But yeah, let's just open it up and see what's inside. Okay, let's see. This is what big power supply to support the phantom power and the mixer's power. 14 volts, 2 by 500 milliamps, 2 by 14.8 volt. Okay, yeah, so I guess gives power on both the points, or these little pins. Yeah, let's put that aside. And so it's this little USB cable for the interface, so for plugging into the computer. Oops, let's see. Your booklet and some more Behringer stickers. They just love giving you stickers. It's just packaging. There you go. Oh, nice and compact. Quite a tiny little thing. Let me see what. Yeah. Nothing else. Let's see what's how it looks. Let me just remove this tape. Sorry for the noise. Oh, by the way, how's my little lav mic? I'm using the lav, what you call it, the Smart Lav Plus at the moment for the audio, for recording this video. Let me get it off here. There you go, you can see. Little lavalier mic. Let me put it back there. Safe and sound. Okay, let's have a look at what we have here. Nice, just main slider or fader. Then you've got all your levels for your different channels. As I said, this one is actually a 12 channel one. You can see there it's up to 12. You've got your 4 mic inputs or XLRs, and then with these are actually also balanced or unbalanced, I don't know. It says balanced or unbalanced, so you can connect the balanced or unbalanced jack into these. Got a fix send, phonos, main outs. I think you can put your control room in here and your normal audio in and out here. You can also record directly from these, but there's the USB interface which I'm interested in. It's not got a power on and off button. You just plug it in and it'll always be on. I don't like that or I don't like it that much, not having a power switch, but well, I guess I can just switch off the electricity on at the mains or on the wall. Yeah, that's it. I think I will try and connect it into a laptop and we can maybe do a little bit of a demo on the sound recording and whatever. But yeah, that's unboxing for now. Okay, I quickly plugged in a few things into the mixer. Here we've got a mic on channel 1. I am now going to connect the mixer to the laptop for the first time. Let's see what happens in Device Manager. I think it's going to just pick up an audio device. Let's see. This is plugged into that USB interface at the back. Okay, it's picking up a new device, setting up USB audio codec. Okay, so it immediately installs what? An audio card. Okay, so this is like a normal interface. You just plug it in and it installs. I am going to open up Audacity. Okay, device is ready. Let's see if I select USB audio codec. Okay, let's first, this is with the laptop's mic. You can see it's recording me and it's doing its thing. Stop. New. Let's record through the other device which just installed. Okay, I see it immediately jumped to halfway with the gain on the mic on the system. So let's just see. Okay, I'm gonna pick up this mic now and I'm speaking into the mic. I guess I should bring this up a bit. Let's just see. Okay, we've got much more gain needed to do a recording. It's quiet. Let me put on an effect. There's the effects part of the audio. Hopefully you can hear that. It's a bit of I think a reverb or whatever. I can't remember what 89 is. Let's go to like a delay or something. I think that's a delay. Let's go to 89 again and go back to the normal, just a straight voice. You can always turn up the gain on the mixer itself. It's not, I mean, you've got full control over your voice. I can make myself sound a bit more squealish, I think, and down the mids or up the mids, give it a nice bass effect and take that away totally. Let's bring that back all to flat. Let's give it a bit of highs. I normally on the voices I like to add a bit of highs and add a bit of a little bit of mids on some voices. Okay, we'll see how the recording sounds. I will try and play this back on the video. I think it worked. If you heard it now, it definitely worked. Let's get back to the rest of the video. I don't think I'm gonna record anything else. Alright, I'm back on the SmartLav now, the SmartLav mic, SmartLav Plus that I'm using with my cell phone, and I'm sure you can hear the difference. It's I'm pretty impressed with this thing's audio quality, and I mean I've been recording with just Audacity, some free audio software, so hopefully you will be impressed with it too, and hopefully this gave you some kind of reference of how this device is working and help you make a decision of buying it or not. Thank you for watching.